The coil that fought back, story of Lenz Law. Long ago, in the magical land of Coil, energy flowed not in silence, but in glowing copper rivers, and the guardian of balance was a quiet, powerful figure known as Master Lenz. In this world, a young inventor named Fluxon grew impatient with balance. He wanted speed, power, and transformation. One day, he climbed the tower of Coil and dropped a legendary magnetic stone into the sacred coil to force energy into motion. But something strange happened. Instead of welcoming change, the coil fought back. A glowing blue current spun in the opposite direction, resisting the magnet's fall. From the mist appeared Master Lenz, holding the ancient mirror coil, and whispered, "Nature always resists the force that tries to change her." Confused, Fluxon demanded to know why the coil pushed against his efforts. Then, the ground lit up, and Lady Phi, the spirit of magnetic flux, emerged, dancing through the coil as the flux increased. As she moved faster, a golden ring of energy, EMF, electromotive force, formed around the coil, glowing brighter with every moment. Master Lenz traced the first law in the air. EMF equals d phi/dt. Explaining that the more rapidly the flux changes, the stronger this EMF becomes. But suddenly, a massive minus sign appeared and crashed into the formula, flipping it to EMF equals minus d phi/dt. As the induced current began to flow, not in aid of the change, but against it. "This," said Lenz, "is not resistance from hatred, it is resistance from duty." The induced current always rises in such a way that it opposes the very cause that created it, to preserve energy, to defend balance. As the magnet slowed in mid-air, held up by this opposing force, Fluxon finally understood, change without balance leads to destruction. This was not just a magical story, it was real. For in 1834, a real man named Heinrich Lenz observed the same law in his lab and gave it to the world. Definition of Lenz Law. Lenz Law states that the direction of the induced current in a conductor is always such that it opposes the change in magnetic field that caused it. Lenz Law, expressed in one simple line. EMF equals minus d phi/dt. Tells us that whenever magnetic flux changes, nature always responds with a current that resists the change. That minus sign? It's the voice of nature saying, you may change, but not without consequence. And so, even today, whenever we move a magnet near a coil and feel that tiny pushback, we are feeling the hand of Lenz, still guarding the balance. Why was Lenz Law needed? After Faraday's discovery of induction, 1831, scientists saw that a moving magnet could generate current, but they didn't understand the direction of that current. Sometimes it added power, other times it opposed motion. Why? Heinrich Lenz gave the missing piece. The direction of current is not random. It's governed by energy conservation. The induced current always resists the change that causes it. Without this, electrical machines wouldn't work predictably. Generators, motors, induction stoves, braking systems, none would be safe or efficient without Lenz Law. Heinrich Lenz didn't discover opposition. He discovered balance. He showed us that energy cannot be stolen, only shared carefully. The next time you move a magnet through a coil and feel that little pushback, that's Lenz. Still watching. Still protecting the balance.